Welcome back. All right, we're in the second half. You made it. If you still here, please like, share, subscribe. Trying to feed these babies, beloved. Okay, and drop a comment down in the comment section on these topics. I appreciate y'all, and also I appreciate all the new people who joined the channel. I found out a lot of y'all be watching and don't be subscribing. Listen, come on, man. Come on. Come on. Come on, man. Go ahead and subscribe. I'll wait a second. Hold on. You good?
Thank goodness you've had your surgery.
All right, let's go ahead and get back into it. All right, man. So I'm not gonna lie. I think this might be the funniest joke Andrew Schulz has ever made. So Andrew Schulz does a podcast with Charlamagne, the guy called The Brilliant Idiots and whatnot. So he's made some jokes on the podcast about black women, and it was some podcast with these guys. I think it's called Shits and Gigs. These like these black guys from the UK, I believe, and they were talking about women and this and that. And so Kendrick decides to drop a Panda Bear line because real talk. I never thought about how many things this nigga was doing to pander to this whole basically how can I put it? Basically this Black Panther aesthetic. I never thought about how much he just had a line that King of Wakanda aesthetic thing going on. I never seen this nigga put on this crown of thorns. Why are you wearing a crown of thorns? You know what I mean? This whole thing. I never thought about that. I look about these old pictures where he got his hair is half braided, half out, and this all just the brother polite shit. You know what I'm saying? Just the OG Sharif energy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know how to put it. But anywho, so he has a line on the album saying, you don't let a white comedian talk about black women. That's law. So I didn't know he was talking about Andrew Schulz. So apparently he's talking about Andrew Schulz. So yesterday I shared this tweet from Punch. He says, wait, what? Wait. I know as a black man who's involved in hip-hop music that we are a bit slow and don't really understand sarcasm and humor. Did my guy say he wants to sleep with Dot?
No. I mean, here's the thing. This is the thing that is kind of funny about it. Is first of all, Kendrick's people and the gang affiliate, everybody, his security, they will kill me. They will destroy me. They'll find me in the street. They'll fucking cut me up. They'll shoot. They'll do whatever. I'm not a tough guy. Y'all do. But just Kendrick, I would make love to him. And there's nothing he could do about it. Just Kendrick Lamar, I would make love to him. And the only thing that he could do is decide if it's consensual or not. That's the only thing he could do. If it's me and Kendrick, this is about physics.
So that was the video right there. You know what I'm saying? So he goes in depth. It's actually pretty hilarious, right? But this is one of the reasons why. And shout out to Angry Man. He made this point the other day too about you don't come for comedians. Comedians have to be able to express themselves without being censored, because it's their art to do social commentary. It's their art to talk about their observations. Fam, every other group of people has jokes made about them. Everyone talks about everyone. Black people don't realize that you've gotten to where you have this idea. Don't get me wrong. It's something different if someone's calling us the N-word, if someone's telling us that we don't deserve a certain opportunity or we shouldn't go to a certain place, if someone is making assumptions about our intelligence or just things like that, right? Your intelligence, your class, things like that. You know what I mean? Basically, when someone's treating you unfair or talking to you disrespectfully, that's something totally different, right? But when it comes to comedians in particular, you cannot look at it the same way, because it's for the sake of entertainment. Again, black comedians, Do we not have jokes about white people and other groups of people? Yeah. It's called fucking comedy. Sorry, it's called comedy. Okay? So what I was saying before was that Andrew Schulz is not a black man. He's not in the community. You can't tell him what to say and think. You used to dealing with niggas where you can tell a nigga what to say and what to think. All right. So to the point where that's why all our art forms die, because you got some niggas sitting around saying, well, you don't sound like the last nigga, so I don't like you. Yo, niggas heard Jay-Z. People had Jay-Z come to the office to rap, and they heard Jay rap and say, nah, I'm good. Sylvia Rhone told Drake, you'll never have a career in the industry. Look at him now. All right. Speaking of which, hold on, y'all. So it's always so interesting how, and this has been kind of pretty common knowledge. Pretty common knowledge that Drake is involved with the first World Cup halftime show event for 2026. So the caption says, if Drake performs at the World Cup of 2026, this solidifies him as the biggest rapper ever. This nigga writes under there, it doesn't matter. The way things are trending music-wise, by 2026, Drake will no longer be culturally relevant to hip-hop in America. The problem with this argument as it is a bigger event, but no one cares about the performance football fans watch because of the sport itself, and we don't care who performs, whereas a Super Bowl performance is what some people watch the game for and want to watch to see how good it is. Football fans just want to support their country, but they could get any artist to perform, that doesn't matter. Fam, and this is what we're talking about. When it comes to black men, this is a part of this. That's for men in general, for greats in general. And this is why you don't listen to people. Don't rap for these niggas, man. Don't create for these niggas, man. Because they ungrateful. You ungrateful. Fam, how do you take someone performing on the biggest stage? He said they could get anyone to do it, but Drake's doing it. They didn't pick Lil Baby. They didn't pick Future. They didn't pick Kendrick. So how come they didn't ask Kendrick? No, they didn't ask him. And they didn't randomly pick Drake. This is the biggest artist in the world. The reason why I'm going to keep fighting for this shit is because I'm not going to let you niggas shit on winners. Because that's a loser mentality. Kendrick teaches you how to be a fucking loser. The stuff he rap about, again, not that I don't like Kendrick. I mean, I'm a fan, but to keep it a stack with you, know, Mr. Morale, I didn't enjoy that. I didn't enjoy a majority of To Pimp a Butterfly. I had to say, you know what? I like 5 songs from there. And I like those 5 songs a lot. But you had like 13, 14 tracks of music. I can only listen to like 5. Section 80 was one of his best projects. You know why it was one of his best projects? Because it actually, it moves in a regular direction. It sounds like good music. It feels good. Like he's really talked y'all into letting him just challenge your ear to the point where he doesn't try to make you a song that sound good. Just because it sound good doesn't mean he's not saying nothing. But Kendrick is not really no profound nigga. He has the image. You niggas is so stupid. Black people are so stupid that you buy into just the archetype. This man has never had no comment. There was no videos online of him doing an interview or kicking it with no one where he says anything smart or profound. You make that assumption because of the tone and what it seems as though his music is about. Now I'm like, damn, it's his best album. Section 80 and Damn. In terms of like where you got it right away, you didn't have to hear it a bunch of times to like it and whatnot. Damn was more straightforward. It was more stripped down in a way where I can play even the songs I didn't like on there, I like it. You know what I'm saying? And I think that was peak Kendrick because I think that was everything that he could do all at once. I never was mad at Kendrick challenging the listener, because I understand that, hey, this is the road you have to take to bring me this really great song. So I never got mad about it. But keep it in a stack. I'm like, bro, but that don't mean you can give me a whole album. But even when I hear in the future, I can't vibe with it. When Kanye had Yeezus back in 2013, it fucked people's heads up. But it aged on you in a good way because it was still a bunch of great songs. People didn't like it as much because the raps was too basic. But overall, all those records aged good. It just was just that it just was very uncomfortable to listen to at the time. You know what I mean? It was a very, but I think that was peak. That was Kanye's peak. He'll never be back there again. In terms of what he can do and his power and whatnot, that was the last time he was ever going to hit Kanye and feel yo, this is hard. This shit is hard. You know what I'm saying? Like New Slaves. You know what I'm saying? What's other shit he had, man? Black shit. What was it? Black something. It was a joint he performed on I'm saying like that shit. I forget what it was called. But anyway, he had joints like that on there. But anywho, with black men in particular, when it comes to our success, you need to go find other black men who believe in you and support you, okay? Because at the end of the day, like, yo, listen, if y'all was to accomplish what this man's accomplished and help the people he helped, since when did the history of fucking music does an artist as big as Drake give you a record and you can say that doesn't help people? Yeah, I made that video saying he helped more black people, because the thing is, when Drake got on your record, that was your opportunity to take off. And a lot of artists that you listen to today had a Drake feature. 21 Savage, The Weeknd, Future. You know what I'm saying? I think both babies, the baby and little baby. You know what I'm saying? Fetty Wap. You know what I mean? Who else? Like, actually, and I'm gonna keep saying it. K-Dot himself. K-Dot might have gotten the biggest Drake stimulus package. Pause. All right. He gave him 3 looks. He didn't just give you, let's say, yo, give me a verse of my album. He gave you a song and let you rap a song on his album. The biggest album of his career on the biggest artist at that time. Drake has remained the biggest artist at all times for the time this man that came out. You got a verse on that album, right? Also, he took you on that tour. And he talked about, yo, I got to be in front of people I never seen before. You know what I'm saying? Or they've never seen me before. And it grew my fan base, right? Then he gave him the Poetic Justice. These are all huge looks. And guess what it did? That's how you get SZA, Schoolboy Q. Of course, people was already there, but TDE becomes popping after Kendrick blows up. And because it builds the momentum. Because I still, and that doesn't take away from TDE's ability to pick talent. I love their roster. I love what they do. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'm not going to tolerate shitting on winners just because we can. This whole Drake not going to be relevant. It's not. Drake is not going nowhere. If you think Drake not going to be relevant or going to be, fam, I don't know what to tell you. You got some kind of, and you know what else too? Again, when it comes to really anything, black people never want to invest in the future. We always want things to stay the same. Because the issue that people had with Drake was that Drake wasn't confined, that Drake was free. And he wasn't confined to how niggas think. All right. That's why he thought, you know what? I can expand my sound. I can be more versatile. I can do a London flow. People might want to call it biting. No, it's called being versatile. It's called having style. Because again, no one's saying that K-Dot is biting E40 style or biting the Bay Area rapper style. Kendrick, the way Kendrick rapping on this GNX album, he don't rap like that. I'm like, what is this shit? I don't want to hear Not Like Us 100 more times, bro. I like Kendrick when he rap a bunch of words at one time. When he just stuff all the words into a bar. That's what I want. That's what I need. You understand?
I snap my fingers. You forget that you ever gave. stop. Yes, no, stop. You can't. I was. You don't find that suspicious. You don't find that suspicious.
All right, man. We're gonna take a little break. I'll be right back, man. All right, we back, man. Let's see if we got anything else before we move along. Oh yeah, so I want to share this before we get into the topic, man. So Ice Cube's son, I think it's O'Shea Jackson, says comedian Andrew Schulz tells Ice Cube's, oh my bad, I got it backwards. Okay, I'm sorry. Comedian Andrew Schulz tells Ice Cube's son O'Shea Jackson Jr. to Google "no Vaseline" by his dad after O'Shea called him weird for his Kendrick Lamar comments. So he says weird ass ninja in response to this whole thing, and then you see Andrew Schultz's comment right there, right? So if you don't know, no Vaseline is basically a metaphor that Ice Cube had came up with for how basically the dudes who were still signed to the other company was basically getting screwed. You know what I mean? So they basically say, hey, like you taking up the butt with no Vaseline. You know what I mean? And that was the big punchline of the song. It wasn't really that much else going on. It just had a lot of shot value. But that's a good point. And again, there are many insults and mind control tactics that are used particularly on black men, right? And it's interesting seeing other black men try to control non-black men by these same means. He does not care that you call him a weird ass ninja because he also realizes that this is getting him more impressions. More people are coming to his podcast. If anything, you guys are making him a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, it's not going to work, man. So, anywho, all right, man. So there's that. I wish Andrew Schulz much luck on his ambitious run against Kendrick. The short one. Anywho, all right, man. Let's get into life after lockup. So we left off with Troy and Zaraya. They have not taken us down yet, so let's go ahead and let this drawing rock, man. So
Tattoo.
oh, I was wrong. It is going. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can find another copy of the episode.